You all should need to know that America is not sending their best and brightest, to Washington, D.C. Yes. Like, sometimes you literally just can't believe, these people are making the decisions that are, determining the government here. It's actually scary.
Being anti-union is anti-American. What is wrong with demanding for an easy, safe kind of their income, a path to a safe place for them to win, to work?
Mr. Heller, can you walk by me? Happens when in Pennsylvania a working family can't get insurance coverage.
Come again.
Can you walk by me? Happens when in Pennsylvania a working family can't get insurance coverage. Hey, Bob Casey.
John Fetterman.
Hey, everybody. Bob Casey.
Thanks, John Fetterman.
This is my iPhone, and this is a transcription service that allows me to fully participate in this meeting. I have lost my ability to fully process language. And now I'm standing next to the president again, next to a collapsed bridge here. And he is here to commit to work with the governor and the delegation to make sure that we get this fixed quick, fast as well, too. This is a president that is committed to infrastructure. Yeah, and then on top of that, the dual kind of law of the inflation bill that is going to make sure that there's going to be bridges all across America getting rebuilt. It's a pleasure to be here and to introduce my friend, Congressman Boyle Bile.
Well, thank you. I'm Congressman Brendan Boyle.
Come on, man.
Ensuring that everyone has clean, safe, clean drinking water.
Are telling you that you're not fit to be served.
And you can count on us to eliminate the filibuster. I will be going home and be the first time ever to be in remission with my depression. And I can't wait to what it really feels like to take it all in and to start making up any lost time.
I gave away the lieutenant governor in Pennsylvania, the only lieutenant governor in the history to do that. He had a chance to match me up again. Abortion is the ballot now in November. If you come out and step with us, we will be able to stand with you in D.C.
Ask you about this news that Speaker McCarthy has formally launched an impeachment or has said he's going to.
Oh my God, really? Oh my gosh, it's devastating. Ooh, don't do it. Please don't do it. Oh no.
We gotta run back to the office, but
One of the truisms of Pennsylvania is ag is king. Ag is king. I'm not really that much of an interesting kind of person. But why I might be interesting to this room is that I am a United States Senator and I have a seat on the aggregation committee, and I'm also the chairman of the nutrition subcommittee as well too. And that's what I'm all going to do for you. So really don't have much else to say, that I am going to be fighting for every one of you and fighting for Pennsylvania to have the best farm bill coming out of the United States Senator here. We'll see you next year. Thank you, Nis, and I'm going to be proud to say that we will have developed the best farm bill ever by next year. So thank you very much.
Well, her platform, really, she runs on more and more ding-a-ling, picks, on in the meetings over in Congress. If you create wealth, that they get to share in that, and that's what it is. And the fact that they haven't gotten a raise since 2016 is outrageous. And it's like they deserve what they deserve. Hey, everybody, it's me, Senator John Fetterman, and I just want you to know that I'm back and I'm feeling great, 100%. And during my time during the hospital, the fringies really came up with a conspiracy that I have a body double. And I just want you to know that is just crazy. That's not true. And dude, John, what event am I supposed to be doing this afternoon? Dude, really? Is it staggering? Is it a staggering responsibility that the head of a bank could literally crash our economy? It's astonishing. That's like if you have. And they also realize is that now they have a guaranteed way to be saved by how, So it's isn't it appropriate that this kind of control should be more stricter to prevent this kind of thing from going, or should we just go on and start bailing and sailing whoever bank, regardless of how their conduct is? I'll give you an example. The Republicans want to give a work requirement for SNAP. For a hungry family has to have this kind of penalties or some kinds of working requirements. Shouldn't you have a working requirement after we sail your bank with billions of your bank? Because they seem to be more preoccupied than SNAP and requirements for works for hungry people, but not about protecting the taxpayers, that will bail no matter whatever does about a bank to crash it. Chair? Mismanagement, was that really clouded by greed, or just incompetent? They're just, were they just incompetent? Like I thought these were high achieving, executives and successful banks, and were they? Do you think they could? It wasn't greed, or did they not? Did they think theoretically that they're like, we can really crash really good because they're going to come cleaning up our mess here, kind of a thing? Because that to me is, what do you think? Like, because I don't think an average human being, in our nation, wouldn't just say, hey, I'm going to run up too much debt, I'm going to come by bankruptcy, I'm going to get paid it off, kind of a thing. So do you think anything that's not part of it? This idea that we're going to clean up my mess. We need to be prepared to be using it. Again, remember, say that again. We must be prepared in order to use it, and we cannot let reckless Republicans hold the economy as a hostage. And an unelected Supreme Court justice will try to blow up our economy. That's on them if they have to judge on that. So, thank you. I call to this hearing of the U.S. Senate Subcommittee on Food and Nutrition, Specialty Crops, Organics, and Research to order. Chairwoman Stabenow. And Ranking Member Boozman, thank you so much for coming. I thank you for your leadership on this committee, and I look forward to working with you to pass a farm bill. A farm bill that works for small farmers, rural communities, and hungry Americans. I would also like to thank my ranking member, Senator Braun. I look forward to working closely with you. SNAP is one of the most effective programs to fight hunger and poverty in the country. In my time in IFAS, as the mayor of Braddock to lieutenant governor to now, I have heard from Pennsylvanians about their support for SNAP. Hunger is not a Republican or a Democrat issue. It's all of our issue that we have to take it on. We need to come together and stop playing political games with Americans' access to food. Americans like about Corey Jor from the the town of Northeast in Pennsylvania. He tells me that his victim was skimming, which was when somebody stole money and he relied from its SNAP EBT. Mr. Jor is not the first Pennsylvanian I've heard this from. I fear he won't be the last. And I will work in this farm bill to modernize SNAP to work to recipients in the 21st century. I look forward to hearing from you, your witness on this nutrition assistance on the farm bill, and I will now turn to Senator Braun for any opening comments that he would like to make. No, I would just really like to, the 95, obviously that, you're pretty much preoccupied with 95, and I know I certainly am too, and we know it's a major aidery, not just for Pennsylvania, but for the East Coast. And a lot of Pennsylvanians are worried that the delays in repairs bring to its standstill.
America is not sending their best and brightest, to Washington, D.C.
What qualifies you to be a U.S. Senator? You have 60 seconds.
Hi, good night, everybody.